You're listening to the Purdy Girl Podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Kelly Purdy. My mission is to connect military spouses, fiancés, girlfriends, and booty calls worldwide. So let's do this. Hey everybody, welcome back to Purdy Girl Podcast. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you all are celebrating in your own way today, whether that's with a barbecue or swimming, or maybe you're just staying home, socially distancing, or maybe you'd like to, stay quiet and somber on this day to honor the men and women that have died for our freedom. However you choose to honor them and however you choose to spend this day, I hope it's a good one. I saw on social media the other day someone saying something along the lines of choosing to not participate in any of the Memorial Day weekend sales because she felt it was gross to participate in something like that on a day where we are remembering lives lost. And it's like, okay, you do you, but I also think two things can be true. I think you can honor and remember the lives lost and also take advantage of free shipping, but that's just me. So I decided to do a solo podcast today because typically not many listen in on podcasts on a holiday, and the interview that I did that I was originally going to post today was so good that I'd like it to get the attention it deserves. So I'm going to post that one next Monday. But I wanted to ask you guys, are you liking the interviews? I think they're a lot of fun, and it's also just so simpatico with the theme of community and just this podcast in general for you guys. So if you'd like to come on yourself and share your story, whatever it is, I don't care if you're military, not military, mom, like whoever you are, if you want to come on and share your story, just slide on into my DMs and let's chat about it. Let's talk about it. I'm open to whatever. I love this idea so much because it's like, I think most of us are craving connection and community and just some like real ass conversations. You know what I mean? I'd love to provide a space for women that are like us to share and connect in this way. Like, I just think about the podcasts that I typically listen to that I love, and they're kind of like big names, millions of followers on social media, kind of untouchable people like Rachel Hollis or Gary Vaynerchuk, but there's something about connecting with somebody that's really on our same level. I don't know a better way to say that. I hope that makes sense. Like, I am basically you. I am no better than you. I just decided to start a podcast. I want you to listen to this podcast and seriously think like, hey, if she can do it, I can do it. Because I think it's easy to see these big names out there accomplishing huge things and think, well, I could never do that. I always want this podcast to be relatable and applicable to your own life. So, like I said, if you have a story to share and you'd like to come on, just let me know. I keep thinking back to when I was working as a hairstylist back in Washington, and I would get to connect with women all the time, military or not, but there were a lot of military spouses just because we lived so close to JBLM. And these women are just so amazing and badass, and they're just walking amongst us. And the conversations that we would have in the salon, I just keep thinking about those and thinking like, man, I wish I had a microphone and a recording system at that time, because so many conversations were just either fascinating or interesting or entertaining. And I think that is really powerful to hear those kind of stories, especially from women that you can relate to. They're not these like big celebrities and have this huge, PR team or whatnot. It's just women talking real talk. And that's what I crave. And I wonder if that's what you crave. I want to provide more of that. And I think it just starts with us and doing these podcasts like this. So that really is my whole big old podcast for today. It's just, I wanted to put that out there, let you know I plan to continue releasing interviews on Mondays. I would love to hear from you. And if you had any like tips or suggestions, any constructive criticism, just throw it my way. I'm like here, open, willing to listen to whatever. So with that, oh my gosh, this podcast is like 5 minutes, but this is how it goes today. With that, I'm going to get ready for our day today. We are barbecuing. I have a few new recipes I'm going to try, like a good old housewife that I am. I don't know what has happened since I became pregnant. I'm like nesting and I'm like cooking and cleaning. It's like interesting. But I'm really excited about it. I'm going to try this new potato salad recipe. Okay. I'll post about it if you're interested. You're like, Ashley, nobody cares. A few friends are going to stop by, socially distanced style. And I'm just excited to finally host again. Bust out all of my favorite platters. I've got 2 new chairs. So we have 4 total chairs for my dining room table. No big deal. Like just adulting so hard over here. Never thought I would be so excited about furniture, but I am. Okay, I'm such a loser. I am going to get on with my day. Love you so much. Hope you have a happy and safe holiday today, and I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you for listening to Purdy Girl Podcast. If you have a second, please rate and review and share this podcast with somebody you think would love it. See you next week.